Gosh, that sounds so beautiful. Oh, wow.
Oh, that was cool. It started off very traditional sounding and soft, and I thought it was going to stay that way, but it did not. It shocked me, and it was awesome. I mean, history is there for a reason.
Yeah.
You know, and I think you should know your roots.
Yeah.
So.
I think the best thing we can do now is acknowledge other cultures and celebrate those other cultures and try our best to learn about them. And I don't know, because knowing the meaning of the song, going into it, you know, because they do the explanation at the beginning, I think maybe there was a part of them that maybe really felt it as they were.
Hey K-pop fans, welcome back to K-Cordgirls. Welcome if you're new here. I'm Mer.
I'm Free.
And today we are doing A.C.E.'s performance video. And do Ari Ring.
Yeah.
You're doing something.
We don't know how to say it.
I know I butchered that. I apologize. So
we have no idea
all right.
How to say it. Nope. But it looks interesting, and it's one that I have not yet seen or heard, surprisingly. So it's nice every once in a while be able to watch something new, considering how badly I behaved with Ace and went and binged a whole bunch of stuff on my own when I wasn't supposed to. But it happens sometimes. Anyways, so yeah, we're watching this. Don't have much information on it other than the MV looks like they're wearing like, you know, like period clothing, or not period clothing, but like, you know, I don't know how to say it. Anyways, traditional. They're wearing more traditional clothing in this one. So that's like the only hint we have to go on for this. Yeah. So we're just gonna dive in. But before we do, if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe for more, and what else, Mer?
Hit that bell.
Also, reach out to us on our socials, come chat, hang out, talk with us in Discord, and you can check out our exclusive reactions on Patreon. We actually just finished up last week, Ace on the Road, minus an episode that is missing from the internet, and we have like several dance practices already from them on there too. So yeah, we're gonna go check this out. I'm not even gonna try to say it. Not even doing it.
Yeah. I know I butchered it. That was sad.
I honestly would have done no better at all. Oh, I love how we got a little story preview here at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Aww.
Oh, wow. Gosh, that sounds so beautiful. The way he's saying it sounds like there's like a D sound in there.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh. Oh, wow. Oh.
Oh, that was cool.
Oh my goodness. Ooh. Oh wow. Oh, they released it. Hold on, did you see that at the end? They released it, Happy Korean Independence Movement Day.
Aw.
That's so cool.
That is so cool. I'm so glad we went with the background that we went with. I'm just saying. On this one. It wasn't entirely intentional.
Yeah.
Because we didn't know exactly what it was about. So that's awesome.
So Mur.
Well, I definitely butchered the name. Adigan? Adigan?
Something like that. There was definitely like a close sound in the middle there.
This is when romanization of the Korean language fails miserably. Just saying.
Yes.
So it's a mountain. Adigan is the mountain.
Mm-hmm.
The lover was passing over the mountain to his girlfriend. Yes.
Something like that?
I don't know. Something like that?
I was trying to follow along with the story. I think I caught most of it. So
it's so hard to read the subtitles and watch at the same time.
So it's not necessarily, it's someone who's wanting to reunite with their beloved who crossed the mountain pass.
It could be family members and stuff too.
Yeah,
it could be someone wanting to get back to their family. I mean, beloved. That could be anyone. That could be a lover. That could be friends. That could be relatives. Okay. Still, beautiful story. Yeah. Beautiful dancing. And it started off very traditional sounding and soft, and I thought it was going to stay that way, but it did not. It shocked me, and it was awesome. Yeah.
Agreed. Yeah.
I love the representation of their culture within like the dance and the clothing and and the lyrics. Loved it.
Yeah, because it seems like they took what was they said it was like an unofficial, like the unofficial anthem. I'm trying to go through here. To sing the national anthem. So this was like the unofficial anthem of Korea. Okay, yeah. So because they were forbidden to sing the national anthem, this became.
Which would be. Yeah.
But I love how like they took that, because obviously I doubt it was like this version of the song that they sang back then. But I like how like Ace kind of like took that and made it something their own and modernized it in a way that they could bring this story to others. Because obviously, I mean, this is probably something that's very well known in South Korea. It's probably very well taught. The history.
I'm sure it's part of their history classes and such. Yeah.
But this is it's not something that I've heard that much about. I've heard very little about it. And it was only like just recently. So it's nice how they're kind of like introducing everyone else to it who doesn't know.
Right. It would be so terrifying too, like not being able to sing your own national anthem, because what that's doing is trying to erase your culture and your history. And you know, if it happened in my country, that would be terrifying.
Yeah.
You know, you're losing your history and your culture and trying, and who's taking over is trying to integrate you into their culture.
Yeah.
And basically make yours disappear.
Yeah.
Essentially that's what the goal is for laws like that is, it would be terrifying.
And I imagine even more so for more countries over there, not just, like Korea or other Asian countries, but like just older countries in a sense. Obviously, America's got a past of, basically just a bunch of people from everywhere just coming over here,
Mm-hmm.
And then it was colonized and all that, I'm not gonna give a history class. Anyways, so America is very much like a mix of cultures. So I don't know. I feel like it would almost be hard. Like someone would have to come over here and be like, I'm going to ban all cultures because there's basically all cultures in America because it's brought over from so many different countries. Whereas this is probably something that's been, their culture is something that's been around a lot longer than America, or at least the America we know before it was, or the America that we know after it was, discovered.
Right. Well, and it's even happened here, and I'm going to try to skirt around words as carefully as I can to make this non-controversial. But there was cultures here before settlement that were trying to be erased, and I think thankfully, for the most part, they were able to carry it on, and they're trying to bring culture back, and it's become very important to pass along their cultures from before then. And I think they should, because you shouldn't erase somebody's culture. In my opinion, this is just my opinion, it's history is there for a reason. And I think you should know your roots. So,
and obviously, like not every country, everyone's history is squeaky clean. But I think the best thing we can do now is acknowledge other cultures and celebrate those other cultures and try our best to learn about them and educate ourselves. So that's what I like about this is I felt like Ace was kind of like educating those who aren't really, but doing it in like a modern, fun way too.
Right. Yeah. This was very fascinating. I had no idea. Obviously, I don't live in Korea. I'm not going to learn about their history necessarily. I can't learn about everybody's history everywhere, but this was fascinating to learn about, and I can respect their history and learn about it. And this was I'll probably actually research
look more into it and stuff
now because of this performance video. So it is a good way to say like, hey, here's our culture, this is our history, this is what happened to us, so
see, and like that's like me, like when I was in school, those were like my two top classes was English and history. Because I like reading and writing, but I do love history too, and I love learning new things about not just our history but everyone's history. I probably will do some research as well.
Me too. I love learning about other people's just world culture in general, like just like why they do the things they do. There's reasons behind it, and I think it's fascinating, and Yeah, I love it. You know, we talk about how respectful they are to like elders and stuff, and I'm not even talking about great elders, like 20 plus age gaps. I'm talking like it could just be a few years. It could be 3 years, and they're respecting someone that is 3 years older than them, or 2 years older than them, or 1 year older than them. You know, way more than anyone here in Western society ever would. I find that fascinating, and I respect it, and I think it's cool. And there's so many other things that I find fascinating and cool.
But yeah, and I just think this was a great mix of the traditional with the modern. I just think it was a great mix. I love seeing that in K-pop. I think we've seen that with several groups. I know like One Us has done it quite a few times. Ace has done it quite a few times as well. So I loved it. And that was one of the things, like when I was researching more Ace videos for us to watch, I stumbled across this one and I saw the thumbnail and I saw the traditional clothing and I was like, that's something we need to watch.
Yeah. I love when they incorporate the traditional clothing and the traditional sounds even into songs. I really do. I love traditional music across the globe. So I really appreciate when they incorporate it into their songs and represent, their traditions and their culture. It's just really cool. Yeah.
Definitely. And the vocals. Oh my god.
And the vocals. They did amazing. They sounded amazing. Yeah.
Oh, chills. I'm telling you. It was just, wow. I mean, we already know they're just so talented. But I don't know. I guess, I don't know, because knowing the meaning of the song, going into it, because they do the explanation at the beginning, I think maybe there was a part of them that maybe really felt it as they were singing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think so. They seemed very serious as they were performing. And there is just serious songs, but I think they took this very seriously. Very seriously.
Yeah.
And it was like one of those, perk up and pay attention moments, because you can tell this is something important. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So.
Exactly. I loved it. It was just great.
Yeah, me too.
And I'm seeing more, but that's probably not necessarily completely true. We do have that on our list as well. Sorry, I saw something else and I was like, oh, that's more traditional clothing from Ace. I don't know if it's fully traditional, but their intro.
There's another one with like
Baby Tonight. Another one with the flag.
Yeah, it's another one with the flag.
Oh, it's the same song and same dance, but it's the fixed version. This was the moving version with the camera. So that's like the fixed version. But yeah.
Oh, okay.
They just, oh my gosh, they have so many different. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna stop looking because I'm gonna get swept away. This is my problem with Ace. The second I look at something, I'm like, ooh, and then I go click, and I'm like, ooh, more.
Right.
It's an issue. I have a serious issue. Anyways, so we're gonna go ahead and go. Let us know what you all think. Maybe you actually have more information for us, about this, history or this, moment in history or whatever. If you know more about it, feel free to drop that below as well. Like we said, we're, always open to learning more. Or if you have any more Ace recommendations or anything like that, just go ahead and drop all that below, and we will catch you guys next time.
Right.
Oh, chain reaction.
Awesome.
Red outfit. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I like leather, but that red one is.
Yay.
Look at all those jaw drops.
나 왜 쳐다봐요?
Because you stole his head.
You stole my bunny head.
Cry.